Hello everyone, this is Olive Branch and I'm bringing another replay from Shogun 2 Total War with the Kisho Ninja Corps. I actually really like this replay because this pretty much captures the essence of Kisho Ninjas, using as a corps. My opponent was a rank 10 silver at this point, Panelist 77. He is a member of Shogun Patate, and you know those guys are pretty high rank. Unfortunately, this battle ends in a disconnect on my part. I don't want to cry drop hack because it said I was disconnected, because I was beating Panla pretty soundly, but what can you do? Anyway, this battle is surprisingly evenly matched, infantry for infantry. He's got, up here front, so I can barely read because of the replay here, he's just got a couple of Yari Ashigaru, just two of them here in the front lines. They're obviously going to form a spear wall to defend these highly colored Naginata Warrior Monks, who seem to have 6 ranks each. It's really hard to see with these colors here. Yellow on white really doesn't do very well. But I think they're ranked 6 each, so those are some scary Naginata veterans, especially because they're monks. His general, who I believe was a leadership general, some Naginata attendants in the rear to cover his general, and in the rear he's got 2 great guards. Each has 4 levels, probably for 2 attack, 2 defense, and fire cavalry. On my side, I've got my 6 Kisho Ninjas hiding in the woods over here. They're all named after poisonous plants. I've got a little nature theme going on with my veterans. I've got 3 Naginata attendants in the front that were going to absorb any charges or arrows the enemy may have had. Some Bow Warrior Monks right here. And 2 Naginata Samurai rank 4 each. I don't know why there's a little circle there. They're just 2 attack, 2 defense each. And my general in the rear. Over here in the woods, I've also got 2 Great Guards ranked 4, 2 attack to defense, and my own fire cavalry ranked 8. So the enemy may be looking at my army right now and thinking, I definitely have stuff hidden in the woods, and he's right. I don't think he realizes I've got stuff hidden in these woods too. This is, I think, a Daitsuzan Basin. I think that's the name of the map, Daitsuzan Basin. It's just this valley here in the middle. Most of the action happens in the center. In the edges there is the farmhouse and a sword dojo. I deployed my cavalry close to the sword dojo. Anyway, I'm gonna just play here for a moment. I realize the guy has no Panla has no infantry, so I'm fast forwarding here. I'm not charging, but moving my units up calmly. He's moving his units up calmly, and he sends all of his cavalry to the sword dojo while I'm walking my cavalry to it. I don't want him to know how much cavalry I have. My ninjas are still here. I'm just trying to making damn sure the cavalry leaves before my ninja goes. And he stopped his cavalry there. And there he goes again. My Bow Warrior Monks are gonna be peppering the enemy a little bit. And that's when I pull out my ninjas, because his cavalry is all the way down here. My cavalry is down here. And we're just kind of playing a game of chicken here to see if I can get my, with all my spears. He's definitely not going to want to rush these expensive cavalry. Oh, he's got one more cavalry here. What is it? It looks like it to be a Yari cavalry. Yeah, this is a Yari cavalry. Okay, so he's got 4 units of cavalry. I've got 3. Cavalry advantage is his, but as he's kind of threatening me, I am going to move my my monks to shoot his cavalry rather than his units, because I've got something better to kill his units right here. Given that he's moving his units forward, I'm going to toggle on stealth. Anytime now? Oh, no, wait, I'm moving my monks back to a fight. There we go, I toggled on stealth and they're running.
Hidden units have been discovered, my lord!
The hidden units are talking about the cavalry. I decide to distract him here by sending all of my cavalry against his cavalry. If he's concentrating down there, he's not going to be paying attention to what's happening over here. Because, he thinks, wow, I clearly got the cavalry advantage, but the infantry advantage is not his. Not so. He left his units unattended. He left his units stuck. So what happens? Grenades happen. Right on these very expensive Naginata monks. He sends his units forward, but I'm sending mine forward as well. At this point, his entire Naginata expensive line is really seriously damaged. My cavalry, though, is not doing very well up there. Oh, and Warcry hits, but that's not going to help. Because his general Where's his general? I can't even tell where his general is from here. Well, it doesn't matter. The bomb's just routed.
The battlefield is safe for display!
All of his cavalry is alive still. Mine is all gone. But I just tore apart. Look, there goes his general. I just tore apart all of his expensive infantry with some of my own cheap bombs. This is the point where where he brings up his cavalry, but I'm already moving my Naginatas to cover. And this is it, really. This is all I wanted to show. Just the Kisho Ninjas catching someone off guard and bombing these expensive monks. It just made me feel so good. At this point, the game, there's really not much more to say. We kind of maneuver back and forth. I'm trying to maneuver my archers to plink at his cavalry while walking my ninjas so he doesn't know where they are and letting them recharge stealth. But when his cavalry gets up here near my starting position, the game drops, which is a damn shame because I really was hoping to eliminate him with some good old-fashioned stealth running into him. And I believe at this point I was still a bronze player, so my general was he was a bow general with leadership. So I was trying to plink at his units, but before my units even get halfway across the map, the game drops. But yeah, that was just the purest essence of Ninja. Just drop bombs on stationary targets, destroy highly precious units, especially if your entire army is composed of highly precious units. Look at the colors. Look at his colorful little monks just littering the field. And it turned out, bombs, all that faith doesn't protect from bombs. Just wonderful. It's wonderful. Anyway, yeah. This has been Olive Branch. I'll be catching you next time. See ya.